Okay, we're back. Last time we were watching here, we were catching that letdown of a Microsoft conference that really told everybody you don't need an Xbox if you have a PC. And even if you have a PC, there's really not a whole lot exclusive to the Microsoft platforms at all. But hey, they got your back with services. So if you've got that Games Pass, you've pretty much got everything that an Xbox has and more. So cool. Thanks for not selling me your hardware. Release says that I could probably get away with selling this Xbox X. So if any of you guys watch this and you feel like you want to make an offer for it before I trade it in or something, just let me know. Probably let it go. Today, we have Nintendo, who is, I believe, following directly after Square Enix, who went last yesterday and lit the roof on fire because Final Fantasy VII looks great. Final Fantasy VIII is being remastered, which is neat. The Saga games are coming west. The two Saga games coming west. Dragon Quest Builders is looking fucking great. Dragon Quest Builders 2. I mean, really, there's a lot to like about Square Enix and what they did yesterday. I'm really excited for a lot of what they showed, and that seems to be a pretty general consensus based on the Twitter timeline, things I'm reading, things I'm seeing. Square Enix really kind of saved E3 in what has otherwise just been a Western letdown between Ubisoft and Microsoft and Bethesda, the PC gaming show. I mean, these were all really the crowd goes mild moments. So yeah, thank you Square Enix for delivering, and I can't wait until March when I can play Final Fantasy VII's Remake Part 1. Can't wait for that. Looked really great, better than what I expected, which is to say something because I'm fucking hyped for that. But today is Nintendo's day. Hopefully we see some really good stuff. I expect we'll see some really good stuff. I believe we're getting a new Smash character sometime, pretty shortly here, probably Friday, if the rumors are true. It might be Sora, it might be Banjo, it could be a totally out of nowhere announcement that I don't really understand or know. Might get Luigi's Mansion 3, which would be good because I do love me Luigi's Mansion. That first game for the GameCube was off the chain. I love that game, probably more than most people did or should. And if the third one is anything like the first, I don't know much about the second other than it was a little bit episodic and slower. But still, people kind of like that too. So, I mean, I'm down for that. We got probably a little bit of Bayonetta. They're going to show me Link's Awakening, which, despite having to play as Herbie the elf from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I mean, I'm still pretty geeked for it. I do love Link's Awakening. That was probably one of my favorite Zeldas. My first Zelda. I played it when I was about 3. Can't wait for that. And I hear we're going to see some Pokemon news, even though they just had the Pokemon Direct. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll get some new info there. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo. I mean, it's theirs for the taking. Square Enix did a great job. The rest of the people did fuck all. So, let's hope we get something great. I mean, I feel like there's no reason they won't deliver. Hopefully they give us something on Metroid, even if it's just a please understand. It's in the development. I mean, that'd be fine. But again, we'll have to find out. And in just over 2 minutes, it looks like it's all going to be laid out before us. So thank you for coming along with. If you are here, if you're watching this live, if you're watching this after the fact, any way you're watching this, tuning into this, I appreciate you being here and watching. Find out together. Real big things. I love E3 for these moments, for these conferences, for the news, for the banter. People seem all caught up in their vitriol, fighting for their favorite companies. Like, they did so good, and even when they didn't. Or even if they did. Shit. Yeah. Consensus seems to be that, Square took it away. and then it's kind of a toss-up between did you like Microsoft or not. That kind of sets them in the 2 spot. And Ubisoft, I guess, did pretty okay for what they had. I'm just kind of, personally, I'm just overwhelmed by everything being shoot, 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 more shooter games. Like, give me some fucking variety. I don't need video games to mimic my reality. I get enough of that shit in the real world. So, you know how it goes. I want my video games to be imaginative, creative, unique, and that's what I feel like I get the most out of when I'm playing Nintendo games or Square games or, you know, most games that aren't just shoots. If I wanted to shoot, I'd join the military. I ain't got time for that. So, with Nintendo wrapping up in half a minute, we shoot one. Shoots. Follow it with a little bit of water. Well, that's necessary. Very necessary. 310-287-3800. Do you want me to call that number?
The whole company is based off of it.
I didn't want Kind of Funny to be up on here, but
some M games.
why the fuck are they? I'm not on Kind of Funny. I'm on Twitch.
Show me Doug Bowser and Batista.
Don't show me Greg Miller. I love you, Greg Miller, but this isn't for you. It's Smash Bros. So it looks like they're going to lead in with the new character. Motherfucker on a horse. It's another Link. Oh, it's the motherfucker from Dragon Quest, huh? I'm cool with that. Seems like a decent character. The hero, they call him, huh? Characters from some of my favorite PS4 games are now on the Smash roster. I'm okay with that. I like that. No, don't get your ass kicked, dog. Purple eyes. Oh, the other character. More heroes. So there's like a total of 3 or something? 4? It's the rest of the Smash characters. Probably just alternate costumes. Oh shit. Oh god damn, they're kamikaze. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Soma 2019. Yep. Do 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 do. I saw this yesterday at the Square conference and was actually really surprised at how much better it looks on the PS4 and PC by extension than it does on the Switch. Like, obviously, I guess, but I mean, the textures just aren't there. It just doesn't look quite as good. And I'm not talking about the 8-bit style either, because I mean, that's obviously, but it just kind of looks washed out. After playing the game on the PS4, like, this just looks like what they do. Like, I was really pleased with the PS4 version because it's like you can do that with games. You can make them look like a really good cartoon. And this looks fine. Nothing like groundbreaking.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
I'm
Yoshiaki
Koizumi
Koizumi.
from Nintendo. In this Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, we'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to introduce first. What? What are you doing here?
Bowser. Oh, the new dude. New president of Nintendo of America or whatever.
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Doug Bowser. This is a fun bit.
Not this way.
No, this way.
Bye-bye.
Exit stage
Maybe
right,
next
bro.
time.
Are you related?
No, but we get that a lot.
Well, let's get back to it. Please, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action, RPGs, or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get a look at one of those games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Hell yeah! That's what I want to see. Luigi's Mansion 3. Show me that shit right now on my TV. Thank you, please. This looks like the game I want to play.
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him. Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye, for not long after Luigi arrives.
This is a game I want to play on the stream. This is a game I want to stream.
Begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. Luigi's new Poltergust G00 has the powerful suction capabilities required, and other new features as well. First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It
Oh,
helps
damn.
to get other ghosts in on the action.
That's cool.
Next, the suction shot. Fire the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy furniture. And
That's
more.
cool.
It's effective against certain ghost types too.
I'm down with it.
Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. The powerful air pressure released will blow away ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air.
Professor
Recently,
Egad.
people looked the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi.
Gooigi.
Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking on spikes. Indeed, there are obstacles too great for Luigi to handle on his own. And if you you pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend. He makes for a great co-op partner. But proceed with caution. Gooigi and
okay.
water definitely don't mix. Now please direct your attention to the Scare Scraper. Spooky? Sure. Yet it also houses up to 8 players for local
Oh, hell yes.
online co-op gameplay.
Oh, hell yes. Local or online. Better than Battletoads doing.
Seek and find our dear misplaced toads and face any challenges the tower throws at you together.
Oh, yes, please. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Luigi's Mansion, baby.
What a place to wake up in. A haunted hotel with floor after floor of oddities. Many traps and mischievous ghosts lurk within. What will befall our missing Mario and friends? And his dear brother Luigi? Their fate rests in your hands.
I want all of this. When can I get my hands on it? When? Tell me now. Available this year? Okay, but when?
So that was Luigi's
We're halfway
Mansion
through the
3,
year, man.
The latest game in a series that I personally love.
I do too, bro.
We can look forward to seeing some of the new gameplay elements that await in this strange hotel as we dive deeper into this title on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2000.
Just keep it out of November.
We'll be
Keep it
streaming
out of
content from
November,
some you've
please.
never seen before, right from the show floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2. And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2019. You won't want to miss it.
Okay.
Or this. Have a look.
What's next? Netflix. Netflix.
Ogre slept too long.
Is the new Dark Crystal or some shit?
Sing me your story.
The fuck's that got to do with Nintendo?
No! What have they done?
Making a game about it?
Avarice unchecked for an age. Evil takes root.
Why does this look like a tactical game?
But from this dark light,
It is a tactical game.
3 sons,
The fuck off my screen with this shit.
heroes of Thra,
Come on.
strong and brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra. No! Unlock your true potential. Unite as one. Only together can you defeat what is to come.
No thank you, please. No thank you, please. Next. There we go. This is what I'm trying to see. What up, Marin? Okay, even though it all looks like dolls and shit, it does look pretty good for being dolls. He must awaken. Which is the whole story. They don't tell you that. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, the same music. It hits me right in the spot. It hits me right in the spot. The fishing mini game. Do 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 do. Man, I can't wait to play it again on my Nintendo Switch. Man, Nintendo. There's 2 games already that I'm just like throwing my money at the fucking monitor for, bro. Dampy. Dampy trousers. Okay. That's fine. I just want to play the regular game. I don't give a fuck about your shit. Just let me play the game. Man, can't wait to touch that. Like, you seriously don't know how much, like, it's flicking my nostalgia bean. Like, September 20th, baby. Yeah. Okay. You've got my money. Squeenix. What do we got? Yukuzo. Is this the Tales of game? Tales of the something. Trials of Mana. Okay. Trials of Mana. Okay. I will play it. I think I will play it. I'm pretty sure I will play it. I think I'll play it.
Destiny in motion with the power of mana. Trials of Mana.
Man, I love me some anime characters looking that fresh. Early 2020 though? Really though? You're gonna be right there next to Final Fantasy? Button up against it? Oh, look at that. All classic looking and 16-bitted out. Collection of mana. Later today? Later today? Like today? Oh man. What are you doing to me, Nintendo? It's The Witcher.
I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair.
Really dialed it back a bit for this one. I mean, some people are going to play this, but... Oh, geez, this doesn't look good. The Witcher 3 comes on to the PS2. I mean, the Switch. Oh. Yikes. A promised reunion of beloved students.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery exactly 5 years from today.
Like a class reunion?
Oh,
You
they're
will
coming for
come,
me.
won't you?
They're coming for me.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history. What should we do, teacher?
Kill every last one of them.
Arise, dawn. Dawn. Dawn, arise. Arise, dawn. Children, children, arise.
No choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling.
Fire. Embedem. There's a lot of anime they're showing me. You think I won't play this? Fucking test me.
So we can open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win.
Teacher.
Nintendo, you doing God's work right now. You doing God's work right now. 3 houses. This is the shit I want to play. This is like you're bowling right up my alley. Right up my alley. Right up my bottom. Oh, that's fucking soon. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. No gameplay really though, right? That was a bunch of...
console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go.
Uh-huh. Well,
In fact,
Kinda.
with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
like an abandoned hospital? You gonna fucking creep me out? Isn't this already out? Didn't they already release this Bandere? No, they already had this Bandere. 0, 1, and 4, right? Or is this a... That looks like a Luigi's Mansion parody right there with the key. But what do I know? This isn't new.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Damn.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it. Whoa.
I swear this was already out. Oh, you're bringing out 5? Nobody liked 5. It was okay. It was not good. Resident Evil 6. That was the most forgettable one. Shit. Zero, 1, 4, 5, 6. Why not 2 and 3, huh? No 2?
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Please understand. There's no more heroes or something?
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she!
Okay, the script is bullshit. Absolute junk poop, but I mean the game itself looks alright so far.
Got all funky real quick.
Yeah, it's a No More Heroes, right?
Eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something.
Suplex! Go fucking Brock Lesnar on these weird robot people.
But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world?
No more heroes.
Totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Welcome back, Travis, to the Garden of Madness.
This is Kaiser. He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry Beast! HB is actually a cyborg. I love him so much.
Junk.
This is Miss Harakiri.
Shoot, shoot.
aka Gutlight.
Shoot, shoot, shoot,
They
shoot.
survived by merging together during the Alien Wars.
This
The
is not
gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever
at all
meet.
compelling.
Soiled my arm.
Go ahead, get off my screen. Get off my screen with this junk. This looks like a PS2 game. Junk. Absolute junk. Contra. Steal that name. Fuck out of here. Old school Contra, okay. Get your ass reamed by Contra Anniversary Collection. Later today on the eShop. Demon Ex Machina. This looks like a fun Zone of the Enders type game.
Don't give up. Begin the mission. It's your call, rookie.
Animation's looking a little shoddy, but I mean the game is looking good. We will eliminate you. feel like this is going to be a next year game, though, despite having seen it. Okay. Monster Hunter? Is that what this is? Monhun? Oh, this is a Panzer Dragoon? Man, if they took this franchise away from Xbox. Whew. Get out of here, Xbox. Their heyday was the OG console, and if they got Panzer Dragoon away from Xbox and onto the Switch, they're running out of IPs quick. That's it. Xbox dead box. Get out of here. Winter.
Hello.
What
I'm
up,
Shinya
Shinya
from
Takahashi?
Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series. Pokemon Sword,
Yes, I streamed this as well.
Pokemon Shield.
Pokemon
Developers
Shield.
from Game
Yeah.
Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned.
This is it? That's all you came to say?
By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you. You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world.
This is
In
understood.
this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym, where the Water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you.
Nessa.
If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience the
Oh, is she gonna get a big old turtle?
which is an advanced strategy from this region. Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live.
It's a hard sell. I got
And
games to
now
play,
I'd
man.
like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood, sweat, years of research, we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies.
Oh, thanks, Tryhard. What up, Cody? How you doing?
The legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power.
Not quite sure what this game is. I feel like I'm probably one of very few that don't know what this game is, but... Oh, what the fuck happened?
They're two parts of one body. No use. The override release isn't going through.
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it. No way. There's no
It looks intriguing enough,
way could this possibly be?
but...
From
Nothing has moved my needle quite as much as Luigi's Mansion and Link's Awakening quite yet. My tits, do you want to see my bibs? Here's my bibs.
We can't turn back now.
I showed him my boobs, Streamlabs. Yeah, my beard. It's going. It's going.
I know he is.
But no Siggies. No Siggies. Platinum Games. Thanks, Kelly. Hit that follow button for my tits. Oh, thanks, man. Zorms. Yeah, I've been growing this out for longer than it probably looks like I have, but it's been about 2 years now. Mandarin boy. Yeah, we gingers, you know. Thank y'all for stopping by the channel. Appreciate y'all watching the Nintendo Direct with me. You know, obligatory plug. Man, roguelikes and shit. I ain't interested. No sides of my head are shaved. I just keep it short on the sides. And I wear the hat because it's like, it's receding, you know, as I approach 30. Oh, nipple again? You want to see my nip again? It's right here. Can do it. I hope that's not against the terms of service. My man titties. This is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, yeah? Think that's what I'm seeing?
This may not be a battle we can win.
Spark. Oh, hell yeah! Following! Following! That's what I want, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Trying to grow this channel, so... You want the nip? I'll show the nip. Appreciate. Oh man, you should wash that shit. Get the smegma out of your fucking thing. I haven't gymmed in a while because I've recently moved. Haven't found a new gym since I moved, that kind of thing, but... You know, I used to gym pretty regularly. I just stream and I do shots, and as I stream, man, I got an Xbox, but I'm trying to sell this thing now because I got a PC that plays games. I don't need an Xbox anymore. No, I would not shave your taint. Dry like concrete. Man, I just had a shot, but I mean, I might be able to pour one more, but I have to get up and go get it. I keep my liquor cabinet in a different spot in the house, and I'm trying to watch the direct. Man, I'm kind of intrigued by this game, but at the same time, I don't know if I really give a fuck about the rhythm-based gameplay. Fuck, one for the boys, though. One for the boys, though. Hosting me, what up? XXXXXXXXXXXXX fart. Yeah. Dude, 2 right now you donate. Say you swear. Alright, I'll go get the liquor. I'll be right the fuck back. Don't go nowhere. Oh, Mario Sonic Love games? Okay. We drink bullet. We drink bullet. We pour a shot of bullet. This one. Man, I'm like 4 deep today now. We do it again. We get turned. Man. Even if you don't, he got me to drink. That's what he said. He said the magic words.
So, what do you think so far? For some follow-up information on a game that fans
I'm
have been
twisty.
waiting for, please take a look.
I am twisty, boys.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc.
What do you mean again? What is it too? Yeah, back to back. You know, we don't fucks around. Dude, my pee-pee? Your pee-pee itches? Nah, man, Streamlabs, what you doing about that? I don't care if he uses caps right now. I am pretty excited for Animal Crossing. It's one of them games that I usually play for like 8 hours before I stop playing it, but man, I ain't gonna shot till I drop, bro. Then I can't stream anymore. And I'm a fucking lightweight anyway. Like, no joke. I don't really drink a whole lot. Man, if he bashes you, then I will give back anything that you've given to me. So, shelve caps. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's up with Streamlabs telling you all that shit. I mean, I try to keep it modded, but you know, I do what I can with what I got. So, I don't really think that's a big deal to me. I don't think it's a big issue. March 20th, 2020. Yeah, good idea. Bring it 2 weeks after Final Fantasy VII. 2 more right now from a big boy. What are you talking about? My page really ain't big enough to need a mod right now.
Originally, we announced
I'm a
this
big
title
boy.
in
I'm 6'4".
2019 release.
I'm a big boy, but I mean, geez, that's
Change its release date
5
to
shots
March
today,
20th
guys.
of
That's, I mean,
2020.
you know, 2
To
on the
ensure that
stream.
the game is the best it can be,
Mod for the
we
boys.
must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought.
For the boys.
We hope you look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing.
I look forward to the latest installment of Animal Crossing. I don't even know how to mod it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a fucking first timer.
Will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners. So, we prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond. Let's have a look.
Is it talking out late? I don't know, man. I'm streaming this via Twitch. Like, I'm streaming their Twitch to my... Oh, no. We ain't saying that, Elemental. That ain't happening. Not on my shit. Nino Kuni coming through. Yeah, dude. I might be a little bit tipsy right now, but even I know. That ain't gonna fly. We don't say that shit. I come from Flint, Michigan, where the water's gray. So... Dude, you had... I can't even smoke this yet, and I got so much grass. So much grass. Accident, my ball sack. All those X's fart. I tell you what, man. Man, you still doing it? I'm just about to get hired. Since I've moved, I'm getting hired for a new spot. And the last time this place tried to hire me, I still had weed in my system despite not having smoked for like over a month. And this time, I still haven't smoked. So when they test me this time, I got to be clean for it. I should be tested in like a week or so. But as soon as I pass that test, you better believe I'm sparking up a fatty with the hash in it. Let's go. Yeah, we do it big here. Since it's been so long, I mean, I ain't smoked a fucking any bit of grass since like no shit, right? But no, like I ain't smoked any grass since probably like February, January, late January, early February. So I'm gonna fucking feel it when it goes down. My body count? I mean, in what regard? My body count. I ain't killed nobody. Well, fuck. It's still weird because in my state they just legalized it, but then I moved to where it's only medically legal. So it's a different animal. They're giving me more Donkey Kong, Donkey Slime. How many got my rod? Oh, fuck. Like 20? Shit. Come on. But, you know. Here's my titty. Here's my nipple. For the boys. Back to back again, though. This ain't even my liquor. Like I told you guys, I'm still waiting on this. Banjo's coming in. So they wait a minute. I don't know if you guys have been keeping track. They announced the Dragon Quest Heroes. Yeah, 20 have gotten the D from your boy. They announced all those Dragon Quest Heroes and Banjo. Are we getting 2? Anybody keeping up on this? Or y'all just like trying to keep in because you like my hat? But it's unusual. Last one. It's gonna tear me up, boys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, but it's port. Alright, that's out. That's it. It's a wrap. I can't do any more. You know that feeling you get when you had one too many? This right here.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt silhouette, was it?
Let's go, boys!
About DLC in the future. As for Nintendo,
Man, how many girls seen the peen? Probably closer to like 23, based on just how many like jerked me or sucked me off. I'm looking rocked. Dude, I'm flabby as fuck. What you talking about? Nah, ain't no more initials.
Thank you.
It's work.
Until next time.
I mean,
It better be Metroid.
they know.
Until next time.
Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Oh, you can't see me. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Yeah. Whoops. No. Yeah, absolute fuckery, man. I'm on one. Now, what the fuck is Swarms at? Fuckery's fine. Man. No. Man, you about to get popped out of here. We don't say those words. We don't say those words, man. Get twisted for the stream. They're bringing more Zelda stuff? Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't know if y'all knew, but Zelda Breath of the Wild is like one of the top few games, in my opinion, ever been made. So the fact that the sequel's in development, that's big, big news to me.
Dude,
That's big news to me.
That's what the first one was missing. Would have been a 10 out of 10.
Fanny? Yeah, you can say Fanny. What's that? I mean, you're probably from the UK where that means vagina. But, Fanny.
That's awesome.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Look who it is.
E3 2019.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our
Feels
watch
good,
along
don't it?
to
Getting hood on it.
Nintendo
And I
Direct
got all my
2019.
niggas around.
We are about to do
NIQQA, my bruh.
Let me know when we're good. Will you do that? Yeah.
Cat bot.
Okay. Cool.
Us. Okay, Australia.
Pretty
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I'm not trying to fucking sit here and stream kind of funny dudes. It's weird because I'm sitting here on the Twitch page, as y'all see up here on the top there, and they're giving me kind of funny, which I don't really care about.
We'll just wait a sec.
So with that being down, y'all feel like seeing me play games or anything? Like, I don't know, shit. What you guys want to catch? I mean, that's the fucking shit I need. I need people to join the streams that have mad chats. I don't have motherfucking anybody in my chat, so, you know, let me know what you guys up to. Like, what you want to see. I got some games. I got PS4, Xbox, Switch, PC. You guys up to anything? You guys know that I'm fucking twisted. Go on, porn. I can't do that. I get fucking banned as fuck. What the fuck? Man, I don't know. I have no idea what Streamlabs is trying to do with, like, telling you to fuck off with that shit. I mean, obviously we dropped N-bombs. Can't have that. I ain't doing that shit. But alright. What's on YouTube? What you guys like? I got it. Like, you guys trying to see something? I mean, I'm with you. Let's fucking do it. Give me what you got. Have all of you guys liked, commented, subscribed, followed, whatever that shit is, because I need to do that. I mean, that's as a streamer, that's primary. Yeah, RedTube is better than YouTube. I whack it every morning, brah. Like, what do you want about? I ain't trying to see people dying, but maybe on Intensity they got something. You guys ever go to Intensity? Let's see what this dude does. He's gonna fucking set himself on fire, ain't he? That's fucked. Come on, you can do better than that Intensity. Old people burning, old people burning.
And we're back. With us now is 41-year-old construction worker Rich.
Hi.
Now, Rich, I understand that you still have the foreskin on your penis.
Yeah.
And now that you're an adult, you'd like to have it removed, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck. Have I got the product for you? It's the new George Foreskin Grill. Now, you can do it yourself. Why waste all that money on expensive doctors and medical procedures?
I try to see lively gore. That's people getting beheaded and shit.
Now, Rich, are you ready to take out your disgusting uncut penis? It's time to show our studio audience just how the George
Disgusting uncut penis.
All right, Rich.
Look at the dude unsheath his schlong.
Is this safe?
Here we go. Well, Rich, it's time to take a look at your new penis. Oh my God.
Dude, pimple popping. This is a fucking TLC show. Get that shit snipped, bro. Normalizing clean your peen.
Rover Saves the Universe out now on PS4 and PC.
What a great plug. That's a fantastic plug. How about, shit, Agent Stoner has that big ass. I don't need to see all that, do I? Let's see if this is not good. Are they gonna lie to me? See this happen. I'm trying to see epic ass. I mean, I'm on Twitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got guidelines we gotta follow. Neil Young. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Like that shit. Wank with the bros. Fuck off, bro. I ain't trying to do all that shit. This is the porn. Yeah, y'all want porn. Is intensity with an E. Porn. You know, if y'all didn't know, you can get this shit at intensity with an E.net. Don't report my ass, guys. Come on. I'll fight you, nan. Yeah, I'll fight you, nan. Jay and Arlene are outside nursing their home. Outside their nursing home, having a drink and a smoke. When it starts to rain, Jane pulls out a condom, cuts off the end, puts over a cigarette, then continues smoking. What the hell is that? A condom! This is my cigarette. Don't get wet. Where'd you get it? You can get them at any pharmacy. The next day, Arlene hobbles herself in local pharmacy and announces to the pharmacist that she wants a box of condom. The pharmacist, obviously embarrassed, looks at her kind of strangely. She is, after all, over 80 years of age, but very delicately asks what size, texture, brand of condom she prefers. Doesn't matter, Sonny, as long as it fits on a camel. Yeah. Guys, bruh, I'm feeling it. Oh, Jesus. Let's see how this guy opens a soda pop, huh?
Hello. Have you ever wondered how many ways there is to open a can of soda pop?
Sody?
There's one.
Use your teeth. Yeah. That's what he's gonna do.
There's two.
Two!
It raining.
Head. Try harder, bro. Fucking try harder, bro. Y'all ain't never know about intensity, did you?
There's, I think 3.
Try harder, fucking idiot.
Yep.
Fucking idiot.
There's 4 ways.
How you gonna drink that, you motherfucker? That's 3, not 4, you fucking bonehead.
Steve McGranahan, world's strongest redneck.
He's trying his best.
How to open a
He's
can
a
of soda pop.
fucking retard.
Bye.
Bah. No. The helicopter rescue. Y'all seen this shit, right? This is old as fuck. Old lady, fucking 70-some years old, spinning around. Y'all need to see that shit. Hooters to MMA. Damn, that's just good. Porn. You know, you got porn on intensity. They love the porn. Y'all know they got porn. Is that Trevor Moore? Is it about boy Trevor Moore?
Are you one of the millions of
It
Americans
is.
who quit smoking only to find yourself addicted to nicotine delivery products like the patch, the gum, or lozenge? Nicotine substitutes like these give you no incentive to quit.
I go through 8 to 10
Thanks,
of these a day.
Elementals, for
I feel
following.
like
Appreciate
I consume
you,
more
man.
nicotine now than when I used to smoke. I need something to help me kick these things fast.
Now there is help. Try new Nicodic, the nicotine delivery device that will ensure you use it as little as humanly possible. Nicodic's patented delivery system works great. Simply insert the
Fuck,
unit in
that's
your mouth
older.
and slide
That's
it
old
in
as
and out
fuck.
until
But
you
yeah, I've seen
activate
it.
the nicotine release.
It works. I truly hate using this product.
I used to smoke because it was cool, but this is so not cool.
Eggs Hamster, that's also fucking porn site, man. Come on.
This is ridiculous. Nicodic comes in various shapes and girths, ranging from whoa mama to there's no way I'm fitting that in there.
Independent Film Channel. IFC.
What is it, broken?
Come on.
Each Nicodic comes with a free set of replacement Nicoballs.
Friendly
Order today.
ass.
Thank you, Nicodic. I mean, you, but thanks.
Right for it, bro. He's getting it.
Why do they make him smell so bad?
Cause the smegma. 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 You know, that's why. Whack Off Wednesdays. You know, if you're into that, they have Whack Off Wednesdays. Whack Off Wednesdays. All that shit. Can't see that on my stuff. But look at that cat. That cat, he be fucking hitting the nip. That cat's hitting the nip. You don't want to see that? Man, y'all going to sleep because it's probably late over there, ain't it? Night Fart, thank you for viewing in. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit before you get out here, but thank you. Fart didn't even donate. Why you gotta cry yourself to sleep? What can I do to make your night better? I'm fucking drunk as shit right now. Thanks to you and the friends for the boys. Night try hard, Cody. Glad I could give you my nipples. Hope you night jacket. It's fucking almost 1 p.m. over here in the States. 3 a.m. Just one more wank than sleep. Can I give you my beehole? I wouldn't give you my beehole, but you know. Fucking whack it, bruh. I'm more drunk than I should be. Whoops. Yeah, good times. I ain't trying to be no dick, but nothing, but y'all said just gonna donate. You didn't donate. I did my shots. I'm drunk. And here's all the ladies. N10city.net. But thank you, Fart. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow and the subscribe, whatever you did on Mixer. Mixer. He's gonna fall off the helicopter? Hell yeah. He's gonna drop out. Ah! Oh shit! Fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. That's what you get. Egg bong. He's gonna crack an egg and then hit the bong. Don't fuck around. He's fucking torching his weed. Suck that shit up, bro. Oh, then you're gonna also drink the proteins. The yolks. Okay, fine. You didn't fucking finish it. I wanna see that fucking motherfucker Ralph. Aw, that's nasty. She's gonna eat the clam, whatever the fuck it is.
这太黑了吧，这是非洲来的吧？我一点都不喜欢吃这个。但
Oh, come to everything.
但是你们老让我吃，老让我吃，
Streaker
我就
one.
再给你们吃，
I'll just look that. Hold up.
吃一次啊。
She ate the dick. Oh fuck. That's a something clam. I forget the name of it, but she's fucking eating it. Yeah, it's probably fucking gross because you didn't fucking cook it. Yeah, fucking Ralph in the bowl.
好久没有砸面包蟹了，今天给咱老得再砸个面包蟹。
이디가 시미스마센 오기 하가나야.
今天就算头疼，我要给咱老铁砸。
I want to hear her say fuck. Why you bust on your dome? Why the fuck you bust that on your dome? What the fuck is the point of that?
老得看在我这么拼的份上，能不能给我个双击？这个视频如果不到1000个双击的话，
Eat the shit, motherfucker.
他说天天让我祸害面包蟹，也没有双击。老铁，能不能给我个双击？可怜可怜我吧。看着过瘾了就给我一个呗。
Subscribe, Abigail. Straker.
再说。今天给你们做一道。
She's gonna put this shit in babies? She's about to eat the babies with some rum. She's getting turned. Let's not fucking meddle this up. She's fucking getting turned.
咱老得太多了，双击的老得太多，不够吃，对不对？再放点。
That's a ton of fucking babies. Holy fuck.
再给他来点爱国者，这样的话呛醉了才好吃。之前不呛醉了，对不对？不腌醉了不好吃。再来一点。我这双击呀，行不行？能不能给我个双击？双击我下个视频吃行不行？先让它腌一会儿，不然呢不腌久了不入味儿，给它醉一下，它一会儿就晕了。一会儿。双击双击。叮咚，这个大扇贝，我估计得有4斤。哇，我看看大汉堡，哇，有没有食欲？做的是。
She's finna get it. What was tits? I can't have tits. Where my followers at? Where you guys at? Y'all go to sleep? You fuck off? Tell me you're still here. Come on, somebody tell me you're still here. Nah, nobody's still here. Fucking sideways. Let me see that again. She just fell. That ain't shit. I'm just saying. Come on. That ain't shit. Bet you kicking in the head.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Oh, you didn't hit that car. Fuck. Somebody's on fire. Fuck.
Wait. Hey, lift him up. Let's shoot him across. Yeah. From the fire. Hey, bud, come on. Let's go, bud. Come on.
Is that dude drunk too?
Over here on the curb. On the curb. More. You on 911? More. Get him. No. Come on. Pick him up. Get him off that thing. Here we go. We're good. Hey, bud. What's your name, boss?
He's dead.
911, right?
We're everybody's on.
Say it again. He's dead.
You on 911? More. Get him with it. Come on. Pick him up. Get him off that thing. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Hey, bud. What's your name, boss?
Look at that guy. Tell me he ain't dead. He dead. Yeah, Nintendo, they did pretty good. Nintendo did good, but Square Enix, I think, did better. I mean, I like Luigi's Mansion 3. I like the Zelda because obviously, like, Link's Awakening is the first game I ever played, fucking for Zelda. And then Breath of the Wild sequel. Okay, you did that. You gave me that. What else though? This guy's dead.
Wait, you're on 911, right?
Yeah. Everybody's on.
He's dead. My boy Frank is here. Frankie B. Dude, you came after the party showed up. Let me just tell you. The party, they got me to drink a bit. I'm turned. But yeah, Nintendo, I think they did either first or second best. They either did first or they did second. But everybody else sucked. The PC, the Xbox. Super Smash was cool, right? Because they had Banjo and they got Dragon Quest Hero coming, right? So that's 2 characters of their 5, which is good, but okay, Luigi's Mansion and Zelda, which looks good. They had some other decent games. Animal Crossing looks fine, but what the fuck else did they show? Like, I don't know. It's tough because between them and Square Enix, those are the only 2 that had good shows. Everybody else kind of shit the bed. Manic Collection, you're right. Dragon Quest XI looked fine, but it didn't look as good as like the PS4 version, obviously. And I don't give a fuck if it's an 8-bit format. Fucking who cares? Sweet, that's neat. Okay, great. But I mean, really, Fire Emblem was looking good, but I didn't see gameplay, which is kind of weird. It was just like a lot of their anime cutscenes. Fire Emblem is looking good, and that's next month, right? I mean, next month. So if you've got Dragon Quest and Fire Emblem, what's coming next month, and you didn't show me their fucking gameplay, it's just like their cutscenes. That's as bad as Xbox showing Gears 5 but not giving me their fucking gameplay. Like, huh? Astral Chain. Spelled something Astral Chain. But yeah, I mean, that looked pretty good, I guess, but was it that shit? Was it that? I mean, I guess it was alright. DQ Builders 2 is something I'll pick up on the PlayStation because it looks better and I can play with my friends who are playing on PlayStation. Their online infrastructure is better. So I mean, because it's multiplayer and the online infrastructure is better on PlayStation, I'll get Dragon Quest Builders on PlayStation. But the first one was good. I liked it on the Vita. I got it on the Vita, not the PS4. But yeah, DQ Builders is a good game. I'm glad for that. I'm happy it's coming out. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say about that. Suda No More Heroes 3. Okay, fine, I guess. Sure, yeah, okay, whatever. It wasn't groundbreaking. It wasn't incredible. But it was alright. Looks fine. People still talking about that? The Treehouse is going to come in and expound a bit on the games that they did show. They did say the sequel to Breath of the Wild is coming through though, which is huge because Breath of the Wild is like one of the best games that I've played this gen. Maybe one of the best games I've ever played. I mean, it was really good. So that's cool. but how long is it going to take to get that out? They didn't show us anything about Metroid. They didn't show us anything about the Metroid, like, triple pack remastered thing, you know? That's a bit, like, where is that, obviously? You showed us Metroid 4, like, 2 years ago, and you didn't give us anything about it now? That's really weird. I mean, obviously, it's changed hands a couple times since they've announced it, but where's the fucking update? Just to let us know. Please, understand. Like, where is that? Where's that coming from? Like, you don't have that? Midgar being 1 game, 2 disc. Even that is in question because it's all Midgar, but apparently there's a lot of fucking skip survey. Even that is under question because people are like, okay, apparently now they're walking it back. If you go back to their page now, it no longer says it's 2 discs. That's a bit of a question. Like, if it's not 2 discs, why did you tell us it was 2 discs worth of content? You told us it was 2 discs of volume, but you're gonna put it in 1 disc now. Like, it's fucked. Their whole messaging around that is confusing to me. I mean, I guess a lot of people were assuming that Midgar would be the whole first part of the game, whatever. That's fine. Midgar being part 1 is fine, but then when you get into the rest of the game, you've got 80% of the game left to tell. What are you going to do with that? I mean, are you giving me an overworld still, or are you going to take that away? You're going to give me all the continents, or are you going to take that away? What happens if I want to come back to Midgar? Are you going to take that away from me? Yeah, man. I mean, that fucking day 1 or first class edition, whatever they fucking called it, with the statue and the figurine and the motorcycle, that's cool. I mean, apparently I don't need this goddamn Xbox anymore because it's a piece of shit, and if I owned a PC that can play the games, I don't need an Xbox anymore, so I guess I can sell that and put it towards something else, but really? That's it? Xbox fucked off. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I can sell this Xbox X and make myself a little bit of a profit and go ahead and put it toward the Final Fantasy VII that's coming out in March. That's my biggest thing is like, okay, I'm looking at a March release for Final Fantasy VII, for the remake. Witcher 3 on Switch, get the fuck out. That game looked like a PS2 game. I didn't need that. I mean, people will be happy, don't get me wrong. Great job. Ooh. But I've got it on PC, I've got it on Xbox. Why do I need it anymore? Like, I don't think I really need a Switch version. You want me to get that 720p version? No, thank you. I'm good on it. But, I mean, Nintendo, they kind of front-loaded it, didn't they? They gave you Dragon Quest Hero coming to Smash Bros. They gave you Luigi's Mansion 3, which is looking like, hell yeah. I fucking love Luigi's Mansion. That's a fucking great game. And then they gave you Link's Awakening. That's what I'm trying to play. And then at the very, very, very end, they're like, okay, we've got a sequel to Breath of the Wild in the works. That's what I wanted to know. The rest of it is third-party, middleware, Fire Emblem. Okay, I'm cool with it, but what did you really want to show me? You say that about March, but I think the first one to get delayed, excuse me, the first one to get delayed will be Final Fantasy VII. As much as I'm hyped for it, they're telling you it's going to be March, but they're not giving that out until October, November. That's me being this drunk, telling you, yeah, it's not coming till November. Cyberpunk is fine. They'll meet their May 2020, whatever. That's fine. The Witcher came out in May, so they'll have that ready. Keanu Reeves. He is in Cyberpunk 2077. That's important. They paid him so much money to fucking show up. But that's what they're doing with it, right? April? Okay, fine. April. It'll hit the spring window. That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna. I don't think they'll push that back. I think it's the same thing for The Last of Us. That's gonna come out in Q1 or at least early spring 2020. Nah, I mean, as someone who didn't finish The Witcher 3. I mean, Cyberpunk could be good, but I wouldn't know it because I didn't finish The Witcher 3. I didn't play through it all. I mean, I've tried time and time again, and it's not keeping me. I don't know what exactly I got to do, but it just ain't holding my interest through the whole game. People tell me how great it is. It's fine, I guess, but I mean, if it can't get me through the beginning of the game, then what the fuck is it really trying to do? You know, like The Witcher 3 is supposed to be like the best game ever made, but here I am jacking off on its face. And it's like, it's fine, it's okay. But their next piece is Cyberpunk, and it looks okay, it looks fine, it looks like a good game. Better than most shoot games, but Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. That's right. That's right. I mean, I'm not going to get the September version because that's just the regular version. I'll get it on PS4 where it's remastered and bettered. But yeah, let me get that. Let me get that bit. I'll get that remastered version. I never played it on PS3. I have the sequel. I have Ni no Kuni 2. I played a little bit into it and it's fun. But I've just got so much else that I need to play too that it's taking precedence, like Dragon Quest XI. Like that needs to come before I finish Ni no Kuni 2. And if they're telling me that they're going to make the first game again, you bet I'm probably going to finish that before I play Ni no Kuni 2. That's just kind of how I roll. Thank you, Initial SZ, for following. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think Nintendo... I think they did second best. Second best. Square Enix, they killed it. Far and away, they killed it. Yeah, I'm with you. I've played the PC version, then I got the complete edition on Xbox, and then I played the Xbox edition again because it's complete, and I'm still kind of in the middle. Like, I'm still trying, but I can't get behind it. It doesn't sink its hooks into me. That's what I need. I need the game to like sink its hooks into me and be like, you need to finish me. And The Witcher's not doing that. It's okay. I don't feel compelled though, you know. Nintendo wins as far as companies go. Nintendo, then Sony, by even not being there, beat Microsoft, who did fucking nothing for themselves. It's kind of in that order. Like, Nintendo showed me that, yeah, I'm going to buy Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, I'm going to buy Link's Awakening. Yeah, I'm going to probably play Fire Emblem. Yeah, I can't wait to fucking get my hands into the Breath of the Wild sequel. and then Sony by just showing me, hey, Death Stranding's coming out in November. Okay, cool. You know I'm playing that shit. Microsoft by doing, you have a PC, then why the fuck do you own an Xbox? Fuck you. Like, that was their whole fucking marketing. That was it. So really, it's like Square Enix, Nintendo, Ubisoft, Microsoft, then Bethesda, I guess, for like the people that participated. That's it. But Square Enix fucking came out and killed it. That's all you can really say. The Square Enix, they gave me everything I wanted to see. They delivered games, which is what the whole thing is about. Red Dead 2. Okay, yeah, fine. Like Red Dead 2, I beat the story mode. That's fine. It didn't take me too long. I enjoyed what I played, but it wasn't like 10 out of 10 greatest game ever. Red Dead 2, I haven't really touched online, but I might, since they've kind of bolstered it a little bit. Red Dead 2 is okay, but I haven't played online much because nobody else is playing online. If my friends were playing online, I would play online, but I'm not. So there you go. Thank you, Red Dead, for giving me a cool story to play through, and that's it. Red Dead Online is probably okay, but much like Grand Theft Auto Online, I haven't really touched it. That's really all I can say about it. Hiccups. Yeah. Looking here at this Twitch at E3 Day 3, Tom Clancy game. Ghost Recon. I just keep looking at Tom Clancy and I'm like, man, how badly did they troll everybody wanting a new Splinter Cell by like, all right, here's Sam Fisher in this mobile game. Fucking eat my dick. You get a fucking mobile game. You don't get a new Splinter Cell. Fuck you. This year, not E3, Nintendo has my attention. He most. I wonder if you're as fucking drunk as I am sometimes, man. Nintendo did well. I'm not gonna lie, they did okay. They give me Luigi's Mansion. I love me fucking Luigi's Mansion. Nothing wrong with Luigi's Mansion. The first one was so good. This third one looks like it's another third one with a bit more scope, some multiplayer action. That'd be good. That's cool. That's what I want to see. Luigi's Mansion, hell yeah. Then Link's Awakening. That's like the first Zelda game I ever played, literally, and I loved it. So I mean, I can't wait to get back to it, even if it looks like Dalmatian or whatever the fuck it is. But it's gonna be a good game. I can't wait for it. I know exactly what to expect with it. I'm playing with it. Can't wait for it. September, here it comes. The rest of it, though, is either like, okay, that's kind of cool, to fuck off. I don't really care. There. Like, over there lineup for the rest of the year. Like, who, where lineup? It's tough to really discern what you mean. No, I don't care about having a fucking baby in a shell as my little partner here. I'm going to probably get Death Stranding digitally because my PlayStation is quieter when I play it digitally. The disc drive in the PlayStation is a bit loud. But yeah, when it's coming through, I'll download it, whatever. But I don't need to get any collector's editions. I don't care about having gold pants or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, that's a game I'm gonna pick up for sure. Just I don't need little babies. The only like real collector's edition I care about is the Final Fantasy VII one. and I might sell my Xbox to have that, because the Xbox sitting next to my PC, it's like redundant hardware. I don't need an Xbox if I have a PC officially, because everything that's come to the Xbox will play on the PC, and I have the Game Pass. So Gears 5, I'm playing it. New Halo, I'm playing it. New Halo Master Chief Collection, I'm playing it. It doesn't matter. There's no games that are coming just to Xbox. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I would like to know any reason why I should keep this fucking piece of hardware next to me. But that's it. Better hurry, they don't charge. Charge what? Up front? For, huh? I'm not quite sure I know where you're getting at. There might be a delay in the text to chat. Better hurry, they don't charge up front. What do you mean? But yeah, I mean, like, I can get almost $200 in cash right now if I trade in this fucking Xbox. Oh, they don't charge up front? How much do they want initially? I mean, you got to put something down, right? You can't just say, I'm going to pre-order it and then have nothing else to show. You got to have like $5 down or something, don't you? And they didn't even say how much they're going to make initially. Like, they don't have like a, we're only making 30,000 of these or whatever, you know, like it's, all right, here it is. So even if they're not giving a number, it's probably like as soon as you buy it, then they're making it, you know? And if that's the case, then yeah, shit, fuck. By the time I'm working regularly and getting a steady paycheck, then shit. I don't even need to sell the Xbox anymore. No need to hurry. This is just this thing right here is redundant hardware, and I don't know what the point is anymore. Yeah, I mean, no big deal. I can get it on the Square Enix store. That's where I get Final Fantasy 14. Anytime I need to get anything for that, which I play, it's a good game. Best MMO out, I would say. Anytime I need to buy anything there, that's where I go. And if it's only there that I can get the first class edition, whatever the fuck they call it, then fuck, I'll get it. Who cares? Not a big deal. They haven't limited it yet, which is impressive. Did you see that fucking watch they're releasing though? They want fucking $2,500 for watches. You can get this fucking watch, Cloud or Sephiroth style. That's fucking nuts. $2,500. I don't need a watch that bad. My watch is made of wood. I don't think it'll sell out because I don't think they've given themselves a number. I think they're waiting to see how many they're going to get. They'll make X amount after they see how many they're going to get, and then they'll push it out. So, yeah. I ain't going to pay fucking $2,500 for that goddamn watch, bro. I mean, it's fine, but I get more comments on my fucking watch made of wood than I do of anybody that'd be like, ooh, that's a Final Fantasy VII watch. Yeah, that's fine. Can we talk a little bit about about Breath of the Wild 2? Because that's low key the best thing they said without saying. I mean, they said Breath of the Wild 2 is in development. I mean, that's quiet, but it's... What more do you need? You're getting another Zelda game. When was the last time we got 2 Zelda games exclusively for one console? The Nintendo 64. That was the last time. We got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Then you got the GameCube, which had Wind Waker. That was it. Twilight Princess released on 2. So then you got the Wii with Twilight Princess that also had Skyward Sword, but it was like a shared one. Then you get the Switch because the Wii U didn't get fuck all but remasters, and because the Wii U was fucking junk. But yeah, like Breath of the Wild 2, that was fucking key. Like, you're telling me you're making Breath of the Wild 2, I want all that. Yeah, that was a fucking twist, wasn't it? Nobody expected that. Like, I mean, that was where Sony goes, oh, and one more thing. Then they show you, like, what the fucking big announcement is. That's pretty much what Nintendo did today with, like, okay, here's our lineup. And then they closed it out. And then they were like, oh, by the way, Zelda, our biggest fucking franchise. We're working on the sequel for it, boy. Wait for it. Well, shit. Fucking cradle my balls and call me Snatchmo. Like, what the fuck you want to do with that? Like, that's the whole fucking shebang. I mean, Luigi's Mansion looks fun. I can't wait to play it. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to use this fucking purple-ass GameCube controller to play my Luigi's Mansion Remastered, whatever the fuck they're going to call it, the third one, Luigi's Mansion 3, which has no release date but is coming this year somehow. I don't know. The Link's Awakening game, which of course I'm going to fucking play, you know, can't wait for that shit. But to close out the whole thing with, oh, by the way, Breath of the Wild, that game that's like one of the best games ever made, there's a sequel coming for it. Like what the fuck are you gonna... You're just gonna leave me with that? You gonna make me come back? Yeah, Dragon Quest XI, I guess, is fine. If you really, really, really care about 8-bit sprites, enjoy it. But the game looks noticeably worse on the Switch than it does on the PS4 or the PC. I mean, the downgrade in textures and like just general visual quality is almost insulting, because I look at the game itself and I'm like, okay, with this hardware, Dragon Quest XI is really what I wanted it to be. Like, where you can make a game that doesn't have to look real. It doesn't have to be a shoot game. It can be a little bit cartoony, but with high fidelity. You can make a high resolution game that looks like a cartoon, or, you know, imaginative. It can be an RPG. It doesn't have to be this fucking realistic shit. That's why I liked it so much, is because it's exactly what I want. I don't need it to be 8-bit. Fuck you. I want it to look good. That's why we've progressed this far in technology, is to make games look this good that you can make it on PS4 and still have that non-realistic quality to it, which is why I'm playing through it. I love it. It's great. But, you know, play it on the Switch, I guess, 720p. Completed your Dragon Quest game collection today with what? What'd you do with it? Did you get more games or something? I mean, that's cool, but what'd you do? Like, Dragon Quest XI is the game for Dragon Quest this generation. We didn't get 10 because I guess it's Japan only. All DS and 3DS remakes. Cool, I guess. I don't really know. Dragon Quest H12 Heroes? What? Yeah, I don't know sometimes what you're saying. Dragon Quest H12. Okay. But Dragon Quest on its own, it's a fantastic franchise. I mean, it sells like hotcakes in Japan, and then it comes over here, and we're ready to buy it. Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, so you've got Dynasty Warriors with Dragon Quest people. I guess that's cool. Enjoy it. I mean, great. Awesome. It's not something that I care about. Dragon Quest Heroes. Hyrule Warriors, or, any of that shit. I mean, I hope you have fun with it. But, I mean, as far as, like, new titles are concerned, Dragon Quest 11, it looks fantastic on PS4, which is what I was hoping for. I hope no games take advantage of the hardware without trying to make everything realistic. That's really my boon for gaming. It's like I love when games can take advantage of the hardware that they have, but they don't need to necessarily make everything look real. It doesn't have to be real. I have enough reality in my reality. I go outside and do what I need to do. But, when it comes to video games, I want them to take advantage of the hardware and the imagination and make things that aren't reality and create them, because that's what it's all about. That's why people got into video games in the first place, is to get away from their political or regular real world life, and they could go ahead and make games and things that they pull out of their imagination, things that aren't real. And that's something you can continue with this new hardware, because you can make higher frame rates, higher textures, higher fidelity. It's what it's about. You don't need to necessarily have the more realism. You're collecting everything: DQ, RPGs, and spin-offs. Okay, yeah, okay. You got a collection then. That's cool, I guess. But like, as far as like what's in the pipeline, what's available, what's going to be available, like it comes to a point where you're playing these games and you enjoy them for what they are present day, for what's available now. Let me see if any of those guys come through. But yeah, Dragon Quest is it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. Dragon Quest Builders 2, I'm really excited for, because I can play with friends and have a multiplayer aspect. Dragon Quest Builders 1 was really good, but the one thing that I had reserves about it was like, hey, how come I can't play with my friends? And now that they're making 2, or they're releasing 2 in the West, this is more accurate. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, let me play Dragon Quest Builders 2 with my friends. That's what I want. Gods and Monsters is a sleeper. I guess it looks like Assassin's Creed meets Rime, and fine, I guess. It looks okay. It doesn't look like what's gonna move me or make me like the new biggest fan of their franchises, or anything like that. It looks like it's an okay game. I'm sure it'll be littered with bullshit microtransactions and DLCs and all that, but hey, let's hope for the best. Everything I'm hearing today, Breath of the Wild. It's there, Breath of the Wild? Well, I mean, okay, cool. But what does that mean? Like, the thing about Breath of the Wild is it had the advantage of an established world established races, lore, all that kind of thing. Like you knew that you could go in with Zelda Breath of the Wild and you could find their you could find the Gorons if you searched hard enough, and you could find where they were living and what their lore was and their characters and all that. You could find the Zora, and you could find what they're up to, what their plight was, and talk to them and everything, and find their quest line. But with Gods and Monsters, it's an entirely new thing that I'm going to have to discover and find for myself, and hope that it's anywhere near as good. Whereas Zelda, it's proven time and time again that like this is a world of Hyrule that you can come in over and over again and find new quests, new reasons to be there, new personalities, timelines, and it's still familiar to you. Like that's the point of building an entire world, which Nintendo has done for so long. Is they've done a good job of, here's our world, we're building it, we're expanding it, we're giving a new story to it. You've spent forever in it now. Here's the next iteration of it, and there's something to be said for having that world built already, as opposed to, okay, here's something we're putting together now because we want your money. Here's something we're putting together now because we think we can nickel and dime you into buying expansion packs. It's the difference, like with Ubisoft, it's kind of disingenuous because how many times they've tried to just take your money from you. Whereas Nintendo, it's like, yeah, sure, they're a business at the end of the day, but they've built this entire world, this entire universe, playscape, just so that you can go ahead and, keep playing in it. Like that's the difference here. As I see Nintendo is like, here's our whole thing, we've built it for you, here's the next part of it. Whereas Ubisoft is like, oh, that's what you want? Here, we made one of those too. Please shove yourself into this and keep paying us for it. Like, oh, well, fuck you, Ubisoft. I don't care about your world yet because you haven't ushered me into that. You haven't given me that world to discover or those quests to define what the world is made of. And as sad as that might be, it's like you really have to take the whole picture of the company. Yeah, I mean, sure, I might try it if it's good. I'm not going to try it just because it's there, though. Like it's Ubisoft, like the same company that's tried to be like, hey, play The Division and give me your money over and over and over again. Hey, it's For Honor, give me your money over and over and over again. Hey, it's Ghost Recon, give me your money over and over and over and over again. Please stop. Pump the brakes a little bit. Build something. Make me interested in it, and then piecemeal me into more and more of it. Don't give me what is clearly a money grab and then try to bilk me into it. That's the long and short of it, really. Like the same thing with Stadia, but in like a more abstract sense. It's like Google is like, okay, you guys are paying over and over and over to play video games. We'll give you a subscription service, but as soon as we turn off the game, you're not playing it anymore. But keep giving us your money for the next installment, and the next installment, and the next installment. And, if you want to play Call of Duty, we're going to have it. But make sure you give us your money every month. Or, I don't want to feel like the company is just bilking me out of my dollars. I want them to, present me with a product that I want to invest in. And then if I keep wanting to play it, good for them. Good for them for making me want to play their game, not like, all right, if you want to keep playing this fucking annual installment, you're going to keep giving me money to do so. There's a difference. Like, what side of the scale are you on? That's what it really comes down to at the end of the day. Like, you gotta make me love what you're doing so much that I want to keep coming back, not take advantage of what I love and then try to make it yourself to where I want to keep paying you for it. It's different sides of it. And Yeah, like we can't let ourselves slip into this annualized service, or else we're just really going to get bullshit for games, and they're not going to be really as deep or as authentic as we've grown used to. We can't get complacent with these things, and the more that we vote for these things with our dollars, the more that we're saying, yeah, just annualize your bullshit and hope that I want to come back to COD next year. Hope they want to play more 2K. Hope they want to play more Madden or COD or Battlefield or whatever. It's like you got to make sure that you're being a discerning mind when it comes to it all. Resident Evil 2 is something that I'm gonna get when I can get it for like $30 or so, and I know I could do that now, but I'm still waiting to get this fucking employment opportunity here. But as soon as I do that, then I'll probably pick up RE2. The service games are weighing me. I'm back to Old Days Frank, but I mean, Old Days Frank was he only played Nintendo and a couple multiplayer games. Old Days Frank, the Old Days Frank that I knew, never really played anything other than Nintendo, because I never played with him once on Xbox Live or on any PlayStation games. Wearing on me, yeah. Okay. Yeah, service games are just getting fucked, which is like, you look at Bleeding Edge. Microsoft came through, here's Bleeding Edge, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck are you doing with that? Who asked for this? Who do you think wants to play Bleeding Edge? Crowd goes mild. Nobody says, I wanted to play Bleeding Edge. I wanted that 4v4 arena melee combat. No, nobody did. Nobody fucking did. Not one. And here they are. Like, that. This is what people want. No. Nobody wanted that. Okay? So who are you making this for? Like, these service games are just junk. You're not catering to gamers anymore. You're just trying to get my money, and it's not gonna work. Nintendo Switch, yes. Any JRPG, mostly. Like, let's not just give it to anybody, because some of those games are better than others. Like the Saga games. As much as I can't wait to play them, I don't know that they're going to be the best JRPGs, but they're going to be good. They're going to be fine. Octopath Traveler, I'm still working my way through, but it's not the best JRPG I've played. You've got to be able to pick and choose the ones that are worth your time. Tales of whatever it is, that A word, I forget, but that looks like a fucking good one. I can't wait to play it. Please give me just a moment. I have to go piss. I'll be right back. All right. It matters 6 or 10s. No, dude, it does. It does. It matters if they're good or if they're shit. I mean, not every game is Persona 5. I mean, Persona was great. Probably my favorite gen game so far. My favorite game all generation long. But, I mean, at the same time, Dragon Quest 11 isn't the same as Dragon Quest, 8. Dragon Quest 11 isn't the same as Persona 5. It's different. It's an entirely different thing. I mean, I want to be able to enjoy myself when I play. Octopath Traveler is not nearly as good as Persona 5 was. It's fine. It's good. I'll play through it, but it's not the number one game. It matters. It definitely matters. I mean, to me, yeah, I mean, you play them all, but you don't like them all the same. And you have to vote with your dollars. I mean, if someone's just bringing you turn-based combat on a samey old game, that's different than if they give you like something meaningful to play. Dragon Quest 11 I'm enjoying right now, but I would say it's much better and much different than Octopath Traveler, which is not nearly as good. Neither are as good as Persona, and that's the cold hard fact of it all. Is Persona 5 did what Dragon Quest 11 probably wants to do, what Octopath wishes it would have done. They're not all equal. They're not all the same. You know what I mean? Like you got to have discernment. They can't just all be the same to you. Really though, I'm really surprised at Nintendo for saying, "Hey, by the way, Breath of the Wild 2 is in development." That's pretty big. I mean, they know what they had on their hands. So imagine taking that world where you can just do anything and then putting even more life into it. Like, think of what they're working on right now. And if they've already got all the assets and tools ready for it, then how long do you think it'll be? I mean, next winter, you think we're getting the next Breath of the Wild, like November 2020 or so? I'm talking just my game preferences are going back to old ways. Well, yeah, but I mean, when have they changed? I mean, we play shooters every now and again. We play 2K when the time comes up. But I mean, really, I mean, people like you and I, when we play games, we've always said, like, these are the best games. And whether people listened or not, we've kind of stuck our feet in the ground and said, this is what a good game is. Fuck you and your opinions because they're wrong. These are the best games. Like Red Dead 2 boring and XGT doesn't sound fun. Well, yeah, exactly. Like Red Dead 2 was a fine story. It was okay to play through, but it wasn't the best game ever. A next GTA would just be, again, a next GTA. I don't give a fuck. It'll be fine. But it's not the best game that I've ever played. None of them are. The new Final Fantasy VII, that looks like the fucking game that I want to play, to be honest. Persona 5, The Royal. You know I'm going to put another fucking 100 hours into that or more. I'll platinum the fuck out of that. But, I mean, when it comes to it, I've never changed. I've never fucking faltered. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this whole E3 has been a renaissance because it's hey, look, the people that I've loved all along, Square and Nintendo, are once again delivering. Nintendo is still fingering its asshole saying, Microsoft is fingering its asshole saying, like, look, I've got nothing for you. No, thank you. Like, okay. And PlayStation, as usual, is like, yeah, we've got the best games in the making coming at you, so just, make sure you have a PlayStation when the time comes. Okay, thanks, PlayStation. I'm not going to leave your side because you make good games. This hasn't changed. All of Square Enix's best games are coming on the PlayStation. No surprise there. Nintendo, their best games are going to be first-party games, or at the very least, they're going to be second-party Square games that you could also play on PlayStation. And then Xbox is like, oh, you have a PC? Well, we're fucktards, and we don't really know what we're doing. So please play on either Xbox or PC because we're going to get your money anyway. Fine, Xbox, I'll chuck you out the window. Great. Fantastic. But when it comes to the games being made, as usual, as always, as has been my stand for years, they come to the Japanese platforms on PlayStation or they come to Nintendo's platform. Like, if you have those two and a PC, that's all you need. The Xbox is bullshit anymore. You don't need it. Fuck the fucking Xbox. It's junk. You have a PC with Game Pass and you're going to get Gears, you're going to get Halo, you're going to get Age of Empires. Cool. Those games are nowhere near as good as Final Fantasy VII, are nowhere near as good as Dragon Quest, are nowhere near as good as Luigi's Mansion, as Zelda, as Mario, any of that. Like, it's just really what it comes down to. Like, you don't have a comparison anymore. I mean, I can play a million different shoot games as we're being seen on the screen here. Yeah, love to shoot game. I couldn't tell you if this is Ghost Recon or if this is The Division or if this is Call of Duty. Like, this is just fucking whack. They're all the same to me anymore. Persona 5 almost dethroned Resident Evil 4. Yeah, because it was that good. I mean, and you're not wrong to think so, because it's a game that, even though the mechanics were traditional, the story and the character development and the environment alone, like, those things were important and made you want to play again. Like, even when I finished Persona 5 the first time, I remember thinking, I don't want this game to end. I don't want to sever these ties with these characters. I don't want to be done with this, which is why I went back again and made sure that I got the platinum, because I wanted to make sure that I did everything I could in that game and there was nothing left unturned, nothing left to be done, because I love that game so much. The music, the characters, the story, the gameplay, it was all like a perfect mesh of everything I needed it to be, which is why even in the year that it released, I said it is my personal favorite game of the generation of the year. But I think more people would probably like, on a general sense, Zelda Breath of the Wild, because it was probably one of the best games ever made because just of what it is. People might like Zelda more, but me personally, Persona 5 is far and away the best game that's like ever made this generation. It was way better than anything else I experienced personally, because it flicked my bean. It made me come. But I mean, yeah, as far as like a general audience, I would recommend Zelda to people before I recommend Persona 5, just because I know not everyone is about turn-based combat, menu systems, characters, that sort of thing. More people just want to like be the guy and go traverse the world. That's fine. And Zelda Breath of the Wild is perfect for that. It's a 10 over 10. I mean, you're going to love it if you like games. It's a perfect game. But to me, Persona 5 was just the better experience for me, which is why it's my favorite game of the generation. I just couldn't beat it. It was what I wanted. So, they tell me they're bringing out Persona 5 the Royal. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to play through it again. I'll pay $60 for it. Fuck it. Don't think I won't. That's what it all is. These guys all sitting around talking about shooters. I don't give a fuck about shooters. Valkyria Chronicles 4. I mean, if I played Valkyria Chronicles 1 through 3, I might be interested in 4, but I don't give a fuck about tactical games. This is not my bag. Valkyria Chronicles, I've heard good things about them, don't get me wrong. I think Valkyria Chronicles 4 is on Game Pass right now, but this is not my thing. 8.25. Informative numbers. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of had my fill with tactical games. I just don't need them. Look at all of that. I mean, story is what I play the game for anyway, so. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to tell me your narrative. I don't care about sniping or playing war games or whatever the fuck. What's the story you're trying to convey? Commercials. What are they saying anyway? Maybe I'll put the volume on a little bit. 2K League. Oh boy. Code Vein. I had a fun time with that. That was a good time. Luigi's Mansion 3 was a great way to lead in because I love Luigi's Mansion 3, how it looked. I can't wait to play that. Final Fantasy VII Remake, fantastic game. I can't wait to play that. Even if it's just Midgar, I'll play it. A lot of this stuff, though. Like, what are you trying to convey with this? Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Fuck off. It just didn't do it. Yeah. I don't need to know any more about that. Forsen playing Jump King. Oh boy. Treehouse. Treehouse where? Are they going right now?
Vast trading quest in this
Right.
game.
The game that I
So
want to play.
I'm gonna go into this house, which I love looking around. There's so many little details in this house. There's like chopped up piece of fruit on that cutting board, all those little beds in a row.
I
little
love how they're all
toys.
bunched up together, right?
The first Zelda game I ever played, right here.
You have to get in the
And you
first
get to
one
play
and
as
go all the way
Herbie,
over.
the motherfucking elf from
So
Rudolph.
before I do this lady a favor. I didn't mean to throw that at her baby.
She's holding a baby.
I didn't mean to throw that at her baby, but I'm doing her a solid here, so it's fine. Gonna break her pots, throw things at her baby, and then give her a Yoshi doll.
Okay.
You get the bow.
Absolutely. And so in exchange for that, I got a ribbon, and then I can exchange the ribbon with someone else in this world. So.
If I recall correctly, you give it to the chain shop, but it's been so long since I played this game. The first Zelda I ever played.
Yeah, and this world is filled with all kinds of different charming and quirky characters, and I was wondering if you had any particular favorite.
It's really hard to pick a favorite because there's so many. I was trying to think of a good answer for this, and
Marin?
the one I could remember was that alligator named Sail.
Yeah.
The alligator gives you bananas.
I don't know why he stuck in my mind, but I just thought it was very funny that there was an alligator named Sail who would sell you things. But I'm curious what Aonuma-san's favorite characters are. Again.
青沼さんの一番好きなキャラクターは誰でしょう
I mean, even though it's all looking like Dalmatian and shit, it looks good for being Dalmatian, you know? Like, it's smooth.
すごい活躍をしてくれて、もう僕はずっとこのワンワンと一緒にいたかったぐらいです。
Come on, Aonuma.
You see on the screen, my favorite character is Bow Wow. You know, he's kind of a maybe a familiar face from the Mario series, and I won't go into too much detail because I don't want to go spoiling everything. But you know, I honestly hope that I could travel the whole world with Bow Wow.
I mean, kind of. Pokemon looks fine, but it's all still like your own world, and then you go do the raids together. Like, there's not an entirely open world, which is
I'm
what's...
gonna go and talk to her right now.
It seems fine.
The
I'm gonna
story
play
actually,
it.
again, we're not gonna
Pokemon
spoil
Shield coming
anything,
my
but
way.
Link is
Stay
shipwrecked
tuned,
on
but
this island, and Marin actually rescues him.
that's
And
pretty
so
much
then
what
he
it
has
comes
to
down
go
to,
and try
you
and
know?
find a way off of this seemingly
It's
inescapable
just another
island by
Pokemon
finding
game.
the 8 instruments of the sirens and awakening the windfish. And Marin here is singing my one of my all-time favorite songs, Ballad of the Windfish. It's an original song from this game. It's absolutely heartbreakingly gorgeous.
It's hard not to get emotional listening to
It really is. I'm not gonna tear up. I promise.
I mean, I wish it was a bit more open. I wish I could go fight any gym at any time. I wish I could go anywhere in the world. Like that'd be one thing. But instead, it's still like, okay, here's your linear Pokemon with like wide open areas. That's cool. I'm still gonna get it, but I don't feel like it's quite as free as I want it to be.
One other thing I want to do here is I'm gonna jump in a well because that seems to me like a good idea.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
So there I go.
And this chick is
And
annoying.
my brilliant plan
It's your
paid
heart
off.
piece.
I
In this
found
case, you're
some
rewarded for it.
Yes. Don't try this at home, kiddos.
No, dude, try this at home because it's how you get a fucking
we already
heart
asked
piece.
about
Fucking
your favorite
idiot.
character, Aonuma-san, but there's so much to love about this game. Could you tell us what your favorite thing about this game is?
さっきこの今作で好きなキャラのお話していただきましたけど、今作で青沼さんが好きなことは何ですか？
このゲームね、2D マリオのプロデューサーの
My favorite part is getting every different instrument because bringing them together to wake the windfishes off the chain.
So, as many of you may know, Mr. Tezuka was involved in creating The Link's Awakening, and so as like characters like Bow Wow, you see Mario characters that usually aren't in the Zelda series.
であとダンジョンに横スクロールの画面が出てきたりとか、
And not very something you see often in the Zelda series.
あとキャラクターもすごく個性的で、まあちょっとコミカルなんですけど、でもこうじんわりと感動させられるようなシーンもあったりして、その世界観がすごく好きで、私はこの後
I think you mean Pokemon?
作っていくことになりますけど、この作品には随分影響を受
And
け
I
て
mean, yeah, they should.
And so,
I feel like the more open they get with Pokemon, the better it will be. That'd be good. I'd love to see that.
And
But
so, a lot of that
I like the
influenced
smoothness of this game. It
what
looks
I had to do when I was
really
developing
smooth.
Zelda going forward.
But yeah, I mean, with Pokemon, the more open you're going to get with Pokemon, the better you're going to have a Pokemon
I
game.
want to point out that a huge UI improvement of this game is that your sword, shield, things like your power bracelet, Pegasus boots are always equipped, which
That's
is a huge
good.
improvement on the original because
Yes,
that
it is.
frees up your Y and X button for whatever
Y
else
and
you want
X
to equip, and it just
used
makes
to have
things
to
a
be
lot
your sword
easier,
or
and
shield or
That's
whatever.
one of the things I really love about this version of the game is that it retains the classic feel and personality of the original, but with the just perfectly refined UI of modern Zelda games, which is really, really cool to see. And one last thing I'm going to point out here in Maybe Village is we see Dampe's shop mentioned on this sign. And that's kind of interesting because Dampe was not originally in this game. And
he was
what
not.
is he doing in this game? I'm not going to tell you, but we're going to tell you a little bit later in this segment. Just a little bit of a tease. But I think I've explored Maybe
Yeah.
Village enough.
Thanks,
and
Nintendo, doing
I'm
what
going to go
Microsoft
ahead
did
and
and giving me
show us
fucking
a little something else.
gameplay of your best
Yeah.
games.
Full of secrets on this day.
Show me some other shit, you snively bitch.
Yeah, we're very, very excited to announce that the Color Dungeon is indeed in this version of the game.
Oh, we got Gears 5 in 3
the
months?
Color Dungeon
Let's
was
not
first
show
introduced in the
any
DX
of our
version
gameplay.
from the Game Boy Color, and
Fucking failure,
this is
Microsoft.
the complete version of this. So, as I said, we're very, very happy to confirm that the Color Dungeon is in this game.
Right. Color maybe not quite as novel as it was on the Game Boy Color, but still really neat to see that all of the content of
I
that
didn't play this game on the Game Boy Color. I played this on the OG Gray Brick
Absolutely.
before
As you
they
see
put
these
color
camo
into it.
goblins kind of sink into the ground in their various colors. And as you can see, I'm going to break
You
the
have to
pots.
break pots.
I'm sorry.
because we're playing a Zelda game.
Thank you for your patience, Aonuma-san, while I break all these pots. So this is a puzzle. I'm not going to go too far into this dungeon. I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but basically you hit these switches and it changes the switches next to them. I've played this about 1 billion times, so I know what I'm doing here.
You know what to do here.
Yes. And I'm not going to go too much farther, but I would be remiss as a Zelda fan if I let this clearly bombable wall pass me up.
All right.
So it's got cracks in it. It makes a different sound when you hit it with your sword. It's
Hit the
begging to be
fucking
bombed,
bomb.
So I'm going to go ahead and do it justice.
Oblige.
Boom. And I'm rewarded with a room full of rupees, which is one of the best things in the world.
Please
to
collect
be
them all.
honest, I'm going to get them all.
Okay, thank you.
We can go about our business.
2X seems like a double waste of
I'll
money.
stop being a nerd now and just get the rest of the rupees.
I don't need one Xbox X. This Project Scorpio can get the fuck
that was
on.
all I'm going to show you of the color dungeon. As I said, it's just kind of a sneak
Like,
peek.
why?
And now we're going to show you
Why?
something that's brand new to the game. Take a
Project
look now.
Scorpio, why?
Right. So we saw this in the
Don't
Nintendo
need it.
Direct, but there was
Piece
a
of shit.
new little bit that was added to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch. So just as the color dungeon was brand new content for the DX
I
version,
thought maybe if I got the
what we've got
Project
here for
Scorpio,
the-
they'd
for
give
the
me a
Nintendo
reason
Switch
to
version is
to
called
own the
Chamber
console.
Dungeon.
And instead they're
And
like,
just to give
no,
you an
man, you got a
idea where we
PS,
are in
a
the world
PC.
here, we're in Taltal Heights.
You don't need
and
this at all.
we're, right, is just slightly to the east here of this Moblin hideout. We see this new location, and this is something that DX players might recognize as being the camera hut, but in this game it's something brand new.
It looks like a shack.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a shack, and it's filled with our friend Dape.
Scarlet for what?
For an adventuring assistant.
You've got a PC, right?
Yeah. So this is something that I actually wanted to ask Anuma-san about the introduction of Dampé into the world of Link's Awakening. He wasn't originally here on Koholint Island, so would you like to talk a little bit about what he's doing here and about maybe some of the inspiration behind the Chamber Dungeon?
Thought you had a PC.
パネルダンジョンについてお話しいただけますでしょうか。
The PC just has all the better games.
この断平さんって時
You
の
play
彼
everything on the
から出てきてる
Xbox and the
キャラクター
PC
で
without
墓守
any
の
strings
設定の
attached.
人なんですけど、今回その人に新しくこう登場してもらって、そこ
Age
で
of Empires 4? You know I'll be playing it. Don't need an Xbox for that.
And so many of you may know Dampé was maybe in, I think, Ocarina of Time, and he was a gravekeeper there. But in this game, he's going to be the one that introduces you to the new game called Panel Dungeons.
Nintendo's fine too, but their online
パネル
sucks.
ダンジョンっていうのは
That's why, like, you have a PS4,
クリアしてきた
a Nintendo Switch, and a PC.
パズルの
You're covered on all bases. You're not going to miss anything.
パネルにしてですね、それを並べることで
That's it.
実際のそのダンジョンがアレンジできるっていうそういう遊びで、そのお題をですねこのダンペイさんが出してくれるっていうそういう遊びになってます。
Upgraded my Game Pass, changed my gamer tag.
So they are where you can create your
I
own
don't need
dungeons. If you complete
Xbox
a
at all.
dungeon, you get pieces that you for each room that you cleared, and you can rearrange them to make your own dungeon. And so Dampé will be the one that introduces you to challenges in creating chamber dungeons.
でダンジョンをね、ユーザーがこう自分でアレンジできるって遊びは前からゼルダに入れてみたいなってずっと思ってたんですけど、誰もができるように
Make
する
your
ために
own
難しいこと
dungeons.
考えなくてもできるパズルを解くような感覚でやっとそれを解くと、ダンジョンができ
That's
る
a fun
そういう
boss.
遊びにしました。
And so I've always wanted to create a way for players to create their own dungeon, but I didn't want to make it anything too hard. So just like a puzzle or solving a puzzle, I wanted to make this chamber dungeon easy enough for people to play and feel like they're solving a puzzle.
Yeah, that's right. And you can see here, so I've started a little bit of a dungeon arrangement here. And the way these chambers are arranged, up at the top here, they're categorized in depending on how many doorways they have. So you can see here, these are all chambers that have one doorway. These are all chambers that have two, etc. And then you can see they're further categorized into where the doorways are exiting out of the chambers. So a few things about dungeon arrangement in the chamber dungeon. You'll need to make sure that you have at least an entrance and a nightmare. Those are kind of the primary components of any dungeon. But also you'll want to make sure that all of the doorways are connected to other doorways. So you can't leave any of those just hanging or unfulfilled there. So you can see I'm starting to make a little bit of a dungeon arrangement here. And you might notice a few other things. So some of these chambers have icons underneath of them. And those give you an idea of the sorts of features that are available in this particular chamber. So you can see
Maybe.
this one has
I
a
don't think
treasure
you'll play
chest,
everything
and
on
this one
max
has
with
a
it though.
staircase, and some of them have locked doors.
But,
If
I
you're
mean, yeah,
using, locked
it'll
doors,
be
you
a
need to make
screen
sure
that you can use to run
enough chambers that with
Azure,
treasure chests to
you know.
supply enough keys for you to get through all of those locked doors. And the way those stairways
Yeah,
connect
Switch
is
is
really
fun.
fun. Because what you can do is
I was just having this conversation on Twitter earlier today where, like, you know, the reason why Nintendo stays viable is because they have the banger single-party games, the first-party games, the exclusives. That's all they need. Who gives a fuck about their online capability? You know, you have that. That's all it needs. Stadia is junk. Stadia is absolute junk. I mean, Penny Arcade just did a comic about that too. Like, oh, you don't have any friends, anybody to play with. You don't care about them canceling services on a whim, thus nullifying any investment you've put in. I mean, it's just a dumb service. You don't need a Stadia at all. It's dumb. Especially because there's no really good exclusives, if any.
If it works.
And you're very, very devious, so I'm sure that it's full of all kinds of terrible, awful things.
Seem to have a little
This
bit
chick
of
looks like a
controller
horse.
Here. Let me try and get that sorted out. But
Yes,
while we're
single
doing-
player trumps
getting this,
multiplayer, which is
figured
why I
out,
have
was
a
wondering
Nintendo
if,
Switch and a
Anuma-san
PS4.
could talk a little bit about the Chamber Dungeon and how it mixes up the gameplay for someone who has already played through the Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
このパネルダンジョンの追加で過去にゲームを遊んだ方でも遊んでない方でもどのようなプレイを期待できますでしょうか。
そうですね。オリジナルはを遊ばれた皆さん
沼さん
記憶に強く残るそういうゲームだったと思いますけど、実はあんまりダンジョンのことは覚えてない人が多いんじゃないかなと思うんですけど。
So I know this game left a strong impression on many players, but honestly, I don't know if everybody remembers exactly how to play everything.
でこのパネルダンジョンってそのパズルを解くような形で感覚でそのダンジョンをアレンジするっていうお話をしましたけど、そこまで遊んできたダンジョンの記憶をもとにそれでダンジョンをこうアレンジするとですね、またちょっとこう面白いダンジョンが作れるんで、これをこう本編のダンジョンをクリアしながらこれをパネルダンジョンを遊んでいくと、そのダンジョンの記憶っていうのはすごく強く残るものになるんじゃないかなと思って。
And so as I mentioned earlier, this is just like figuring out a puzzle. So if you go back to your memories of how you completed the dungeon and then play this dungeon as well, I think it'll leave a very strong impression while you play. And also, if you play this while you progress the main story, I think it'll even leave a stronger.
Demon Ex Machina looked okay. Looked fine. Looked like a fun playthrough.
And you can see now that there's a little green check
It's
mark
okay.
there next to the Fill Up Your Hearts challenge. Oh, I guess I should.
It's not like one of their top tier titles, but you know, it's something that'll probably come through.
Fill in every single one of the empty tiles with a chamber. And so this one I've already completed. You can see I've cleared it. And when you complete it, you get a clear time. And you'll see that that's 7 minutes and 42 seconds right now. And one of the fun things that you can do with those clear times is you can challenge yourself to beat your dungeon faster and faster. Or you could challenge a friend to see if they might be able to beat your dungeon in a faster time. So I was wondering if Anuma-san, would you please play through this dungeon and see if you could please beat my clear time?
He's gonna say no.
That's a big ask, but I'll do
Shin
it.
Megami Tensei 5? Not on the Switch apparently. I don't know.
Developer, but
Leave
I'm
it
not
there.
very good at games.
まあでもとりあえずチャレンジしてみます。
But I'll do my best.
This is a great, rare treat for all of us.
Yeah. Ainuma-san, of course, has spent, I'm sure, many, many years thinking about the dungeon arrangement and the flow of a player's movements through a dungeon and about pacing the puzzles properly. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to get on with this dungeon where I've thought about none of
Yeah,
those
how much
things.
time have you spent thinking about those things, Sam?
Right. It's in development hell.
Yeah, apologies. I admittedly, I did include
Small
some more
key.
devious elements here. Yeah, using
Go
the map
left,
is
senpai.
really an effective way to get through this particular dungeon.
埋まってますからまずこういってここまで宝箱を開けるっていうのがいい感じですね。
So I'm gonna go through that route and try to get that key over there where you saw the cursor hovering.
Okay. He's calling his shots. I
He's
like
being
it.
strategic. I like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of this game. tell you that right
these
now.
guys could be really challenging. They're more like a timing puzzle almost.
Yeah.
Trying to defeat them.
And as you mentioned, since it times your completion, it's a real fun and terrible treat to try and best your friend's time beating a dungeon.
He's doing really well
really
so far.
well.
So yeah, I said I think my clear time again was like 7 minutes 42 seconds. So he's on a really good pace right now.
Already got another key.
Small key. Yeah, Square and Nintendo. They're the only ones that really mattered this week. Everybody else said, yeah, don't need to get us.
So you've seen these rooms in other dungeons.
I mean, Xbox shut the bed.
Dante will create these chambers
Bethesda didn't give me anything new to care about.
You know the puzzle, you may know the way
Ubisoft.
through it, because they're all arranged
Really?
in a
Ubisoft?
different
Okay.
order. It's a new type of challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it's back to the old days of the Jap developers. Jap developers are doing the best.
Those dungeons, those rooms become brand new when you or a friend has arranged them into something completely different.
Right.
Go get it.
Quickly dispatching all of those keys and finding yet another treasure chest.
This isn't his first Zelda rodeo.
Apparently not. I think it's really funny, Anum-san, that...
oh, he knew about your devious tricks,
yeah, okay. I love using those spinning blades because usually when you walk into a room in Zelda, you're thinking about, okay, what kind of puzzle am I going to face here? What kind of, am I going to have
Anuma's too good.
that I'm going to need to battle?
He knows what that
with those
motherfucker's
spinning
dealing with.
blades, the challenge really is just walking into the room.
Really can shake
Yeah,
it
go
up.
do it, man. Enjoy it.
I'm gonna check the map again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
was saying
Switch.
earlier, I think it's really funny that
One
that
more platform for
Anuma-san,
RE4.
has Rock's Feather on Y because
The correct answer.
Why not?
Yeah. Oh really? Well, in Breath of the Wild, the jump button was X, so I always put Rock's Feather on X.
そうなんです。トラップはジャンプで受けれるんですけど、結構失敗するんです。
So you could, you know, avoid that enemy with jumping, but you know what? Sometimes you fail. So.
Yeah. He's making really great time through this dungeon.
I love just pushing those enemies off the edge.
Right.
Get out of here.
Small key again.
He might just beat your time, Sam.
I'm thinking that's gonna happen.
If Aonuma doesn't beat his time, I'll be
So
disappointed
the
with it.
chamber, ooh. Yeah, this room is a little bit challenging.
Not terribly.
So yeah, those chamber dungeon challenges come in two parts, and you're going to have different conditions that you need to fill for
Get
those
the
challenges.
Bowski.
For both the arrangement portion of the challenge, but also to the adventure portion of the challenge. Oh, nice! Already. My goodness.
Wow, he's only at 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
I am. I'm kind of awestruck. I don't know. Oh no! All right, you've got it. There you go.
He's trying to make your time feel better, Sam.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's just delaying to try and make me feel better.
Oh, he's already at the boss.
Yeah, he's already at
So
the
we're at the
nightmare.
boss now.
And this
Beat
is a
the
really
clown.
fun one.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah, this isn't your kind of standard hit him 3 times and you're done kind of boss.
Yeah, as we briefly mentioned, so all of the characters, the bosses, the NPCs in this game are so unforgettable,
Right.
so quirky.
I like how they kind of talk to you.
Yeah.
He's giving you a little
Kinda
clue about what to
getting-
do here.
Got a bit of an attitude on that one.
But if I beat him, wouldn't it be a spoiler? Are we okay?
It's this is only for the boss of the second dungeon in the game, so I think maybe it's still early.
まあ2番目のダンジョンなんで、まあ大丈夫なんですけど。
Making
But
quick
yeah,
work
he's
of
making
him,
really
too.
quick work of it. But I really like the sequence. He's using a technique, actually, that I've never seen before. He's staying really close to the boss and then getting under the fireballs, which is not something that I've seen before.
I think the normal strategy is to get hit by lots of fireballs.
Right.
Yeah, that may be different from the original game too. 'Cause this has more of a
Hmm.
feel to it. I don't
Right.
think so.
No, that's
I
true.
can tell you for sure. It's been 26
Oh,
years.
and he's in the second phase.
Oh.
Nice. I didn't know you could hit multiple times there.
Am I doing pretty well?
He's doing
really
great.
well. ごくうまいです。
I think you're making him angry though.
Yeah,
Got this. He's gonna laugh at you, I think.
I was gonna say at this rate he's gonna shave 4 minutes off my time.
Got
Goodness
him.
gracious!
Wow.
Killed it.
And that's how you do that.
Work. Nice work. And a new record, completely obliterating my dungeon clear time. Thank you so much for playing through that.
Killed him.
I appreciate it. It doesn't seem to have tripped you up all that much.
Yes.
All right, well, we're running low on time for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. But before we go, we had something really cool that we wanted to share with everyone. And yes, this is...
Here's an amiibo.
It's a new amiibo for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Yes.
And he's so shiny and adorable.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm never letting him go.
Yes. He's gonna mess up some bokoblins and melt your heart.
このアミーボ本当に
She let him go.
ゲームの中に出てくるリンクそのままなんですよ。これだけアミーボとそれからゲームの中のキャラクターが一致してるのって今まで初めてじゃないかなと思いますけどね。
So this might be the first amiibo where Link looks exactly like he's taken out of the game. He
Yeah.
looks just exactly like what he is in the game.
100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's adorable. So what he's going to do for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is he's going to add into the chamber dungeon what's called a plus effect. And the plus effects are layered on top of the chambers, and they add a new gameplay variant to what would otherwise be a familiar room. So what Link adds, the Link's Awakening amiibo here, what he adds is Shadow Link to your dungeon. And Shadow Link is not like a normal mini-boss where you fight him in a single room. He'll actually chase you through several different rooms.
Oh, wow.
So if you're playing through your own chamber dungeon and you add Shadow Link and you defeat him, you can earn a lot of rupees. So that's a great thing to do if you're maybe running low in the main game. But it's also a fun thing to do if you have someone else play your chamber dungeon like I had out on Uma-san. I could have laid a little trap for him and maybe placed Shadow Link on top of one of those chambers. And there are other plus effects in the game that we might be talking about a little bit more later. And in addition to the Link's Awakening amiibo, there's also the other Legend of Zelda series amiibo will work with the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, but not just that. Any Legend of Zelda character amiibo will work with the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So if you have from the Smash Brothers series, if you have Sheik or Ganondorf or something like that,
So
will
you
also work
don't
with
need
game.
this, right, Sam?
No, I need it. Please don't. I have a hole in my heart already.
But yeah, we wanted to share this beautiful new amiibo with everybody. Absolutely lovely.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Next up, we have a new trailer for a different game, and after that, we're going to see some live gameplay of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. So stay tuned, Treehouse Live.
Treehouse Live, I think I'm done. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, donate, everything you can do to help that channel. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch you next time. This is Ace. Thank you.